well, food is obviously important, but there's other aspects of life that can be ignored if you find yourself in poverty. Julie Colan has been trying to raise awareness of food poverty by donating menstrual kits to the Zinthiya Trust here in Leicester. Julie joins me on the programme to tell us a little bit more. Julie, how big a problem have you discovered period poverty to be?
It's a massive issue across the UK in itself, but I was very shocked to find that how massive it is on my own doorstep. So it was in February 2019, there was a report done that showed that Leicestershire is one of the highest cities with period poverty, with having 1 in 3 females who cannot afford sanitary wear. And they are using makeshift sanitary wear and using tampons and pads longer than what's actually recommended, which of course is dangerous for their bodies. So when I launched the CupIT menstrual kit at the beginning of the year, I met with a lovely lady, Zinthiya, from the Zinthiya Trust in Leicester, and we got talking about period poverty, and I was telling her how I wanted to do something to help. So what I do is for every CupIT menstrual kit that we sell, we donate one of the period cups to her charity. And that means that each one of those little cups will last for 10 years. So there's no other need for any sanitary wear. So 1 cup, 10 years, and no worries about sanitary wear for 10 years.
That's it's incredible to hear some of the statistics that you've been, mentioning, Julie. How were you surprised at that? How did you feel when you kind of realised how big an issue it is locally?
I was absolutely shocked. Like I say, you don't expect it to be in your own doorstep, and to see the huge statistics in Leicestershire alone, you just have to do something to help. And to think that women and young girls are missing school, not able to go to work, having to use makeshift sanitary wear, using toilet roll, it's just outrageous really that it's happening in this day and age. And obviously with COVID this year, it's quite worrying how much more of an issue this is going to be. It's only going to rise with the current economical climate that we have at the moment.
Yeah, and the Zinthiya Trust, we're going to speak to Zinthiya a little later on the programme. It's an organisation that really is trying to make a difference and help people from abuse and poverty. They have a base here in the city centre, for instance. How did that collaboration come about, Julie?
We met at, I think it was the Leicestershire Awards actually last year, and I was just blown away by the incredible work she does. She works tirelessly morning to night to help as many people as she can. And when I seen her yesterday we met and I delivered 100 period cups to her. And she was telling me how domestic abuse in itself has actually risen over 100% since the beginning of lockdown. So there's just so much that we can all do together to support this amazing charity.
Absolutely. And what's the reaction, been like? I'm guessing she's been handing these out to people.
Well, she just received them this week,
right.
So it means now that if somebody comes in, they can be given. I've given her 2 different sizes, so there's a small and a medium size. And like I say, they'll be given full instructions on how to use them. They only need to be changed twice a day. They last for 10 years. And it's just, that in itself is life-changing for so many women to know that they don't need to worry about any sanitary wear for the next 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, only I think recently in the news we've been hearing about, shops, particularly one incident where, sanitary towels wasn't, included as an essential item. You were pretty shocked at that, weren't you?
I could not believe what I was reading, but apparently this was an error on an employee in the shop itself. However, it does raise awareness once again that periods are not a luxury. They are not a luxury, and every woman should have the right to be able to access sanitary wear free.
Well, look, is this something you're going to continue doing, Julie, sort of offering, these kits, particularly what we're going through at the moment?
definitely. I can't do enough to help support this fabulous charity and the work that she does. So, like I say, for every Secret Whispers CupIT menstrual kit that we sell, we donate a cup to the charity. And like I say, that just makes a massive difference to a woman's life.
How do people find out more?
They can find me on secretwhispers.co.uk.
Thanks very much indeed, Julie, for joining us on the programme. We're going to be talking to Zinthiya a little later here on BBC Radio Leicester, just to find out more about the work that she does and you know, period poverty locally. I'm kind of stunned at some of the figures that Julie's just given, but she's working in collaboration with the Zinthiya Trust charity here in Leicester to make a difference.